Jocelyn, thank you so much for sitting here talking on camera. We're looking at you at the Ifbb Dallas Pro. What do you think you're going to remember most from this show?
Oh, the Dallas show. Um, I placed like 11th, so I wasn't super stoked on that, but it was definitely a learning curve to not have expectations for shows and just to go in there and do your best. And like being a pro and competing with pros now, it's such a different level, and you're not, always gonna take the crown or whatnot, but every show you just learn what to improve on. And I think that's like my favorite part now is just having something to work on for the next show and critiquing yourself and just doing better each time you compete and when beating that look that you had, and each look just keeps getting better. So that's, I think, is really fun about it.
This was your second pro show. You also did an IFBB show in Vegas. What did you think about that one?
That show was awesome. I had so much fun there. I was really excited about my placing. I think there was like 6 Olympians on stage, and I got eighth place at that show, and just felt really awesome about that. I was really nervous just being backstage with like all these girls I've been following on Instagram. I'm like, is this real life? So yeah, it was just like at that point, it was like a dream come true. It was definitely overwhelming.
Sure, that's wonderful. And Ashley Kaltwasser won that one. She's the all-time IFBB Bikini winner.
40 wins.
What'd you think about her?
I actually did not meet Ashley, but I definitely listened to the brain, what is it? Bikini in the Brain podcast quite often. So I feel like I know her. But she, like her physique, like standing backstage with her, I was like, dang, that's why she's like one of the top. She looks amazing. She's so focused backstage. You can tell she's laser focused, and I guess I was a little shy but didn't go confront her.
Well, can you
But
believe how far you've come? I mean, I saw a picture of you this season and you got some striation on your shoulders. I mean, this is a lot of work, obviously.
yeah, I started prepping for a national show in December. So I started prepping for that in like October of last year. I was kind of coaching myself though. I had a friend helping me. And I just wasn't prepared by the time the show came. So that's when me and Will Sage is my coach. We decided to start working together and start prep. So I was pretty lean at that point. So it didn't take me too long to get stage ready. And then kind of started building up my calories and reversing at that point. And I feel like that I was able to like fill out, and because the first show I did, it was a regional show. That was San Jose. Their feedback was that I
The
was
Golden
too
State
lean.
Championships.
Yeah. Yeah, I won the overall at that show. They told me I was too lean. And so 2 weeks later, I did the Fresno show. I won the overall at that show. And Sandy was super impressed with how I filled out. So yeah, it's definitely, I feel like it's easier to be too lean than like that perfect in between, like too lean and too full. It's kind of a hard place to fall. But we did it.
Yeah, so you do those 2 NPC shows, you get overall back to back, and then you go over to South Carolina at the Junior USA's. and you get first in your class, what was this big show like? There were 11 people in your class, so not a small class.
Yeah, I mean, backstage, I was like terrified. I'm like, oh my gosh, these girls all look amazing. Their physiques are, national level. So when I got first place in my class, I was just blown away. And then second place overall, and I got my pro card. It was pretty amazing. But that was our goal this year. So all the pro shows after that were just like icing on the cake. I didn't expect to like keep going. Sandy said, she's like, you're in, you're peaked, you're ready. She's like, just jump into a pro show and see how you place. And then from there, you can start your improvement season and like know what you need to work on and all of that. So, yeah, it was all unplanned, but it was very awesome, exciting.
What is Will Sage like to work with?
Will, he's amazing. I feel like we've formed a really awesome friendship too, and he's definitely encouraged me to work my butt off, He's the way he trains is all or nothing. Don't I don't know. I love working with him. His whole team is amazing. They all were at the Dallas show and I got to hang out with all of them. And it's just like a family. We have like a big group messaging where we can all talk about our struggles and they ask us questions every week. And it's just really like a big family. So I really needed that too through all this. So Precision Elite, yeah, they're one of the best.
Precision Elite, that's fantastic. You have some what's the right word I'm looking for? Some happiness. That's not the word I'm looking for, but I'll go with that. You have some happiness talking about your client Kayleen and her transformation.
Oh yeah.
Elaborate on that. This has been wonderful seeing these pictures.
I'm blown away with her transformation like every day, and we've become like best friends through this whole thing, and just seeing her transform. Like I've had a lot of clients locally where I'm from, and it's really tough to get them to be compliant and stick with it. And she's like she's like my golden client, and she's like, she texts me every single morning. Like she inspires me every day. But she's just taken it and ran with it and made it her lifestyle. And I love her so much. She's doing amazing.
Yeah, we're seeing some of her transformation pictures on the screen right now. What are some common questions you get from her or just from clients that you can share?
Yeah, I mean, she struggles with like balance, and she'll kind of go off plan and hit me up and think she's ruined everything, and I just try and teach them like this is a lifestyle, like you're not competing, like it's good to have balance, it's healthy. Just get in there and use the extra calories, in your lower body days and use it to your advantage. But yeah, she asks a lot of questions. I feel like it's good for me to be on that side. It inspires me and makes me feel like, I don't know, it's really rewarding. And yeah, I just love being a coach. I don't have too many clients right now just because I'm super busy with everything else, but plan to get a little more involved in that again now that I'm off season.
Well, I'm sure it's incredibly inspirational to be around you. Can you talk about some challenges that you've had during this season or even your season in 2021, maybe to help some competitors? Any surprises that you went through?
Yeah, my main thing that I struggle with is like my mindset. Um, I'm like an all or nothing kind of a person. So when I'm like in prep, I'm so focused on that. And I just kind of ran myself into the ground, honestly, the last 6 months. Um, and I just think I need to learn to take one thing at a time. I mean, I have a pretty busy schedule. So I'm involved in a lot of different occupations, and so juggling everything and then just not finding time to like rest um, was my main problem. But yeah, just finding balance, I think, was my main struggle, and kind of not being in a big community of bodybuilders. It's been hard. I feel like I've kind of isolated myself a little bit. Um, from friends and family, just because you know, I'm just in, no one really understands how it is to go through a prep or planning every single meal. And yeah, so I think that would be my main struggle, is balance.
You still working at the salon?
I am, yes. Yeah, that's like my creative outlet. I really enjoy all my clients, and keeps me doing something creative. And um, yeah, I work there 3 days a week right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Doing
I've kind of cut that down since I've been traveling a lot.
Sure. Doing a lot of blowouts and waxing eyebrows.
Yeah, highlights. I specialize in like longer hair, balayage, blonding. Um,
What's balayage?
Balayage is, it's a form of highlighting where you don't use foils. You just kind of like paint like a clay bleach on the hair, kind of like ombre, where it's darker on top, lighter on the bottom. It's kind of the new way of highlighting, where you can, it's like less maintenance, really. You don't
Mhm.
have that big grow out.
Well, how about this question? And this question is fun for me. My family and I very recently just closed on a condo. You have, I believe, owned two houses at a relatively young age. The housing market was crazy this last year. Any advice for people who want to be homeowners?
Yeah, wait for the market to be in a buyer's. um yeah, I bought my first house. I got a crazy deal. I was 27 years old. um it was a short sale. I bought it for $150,000, and like I couldn't turn it down. And I've remodeled the whole thing on my own. I'm very proactive with that kind of stuff. Like laid tile, hardwood floor.
I feel like you're saying on your own, like literally with your bare hands.
Yeah, like me. Yeah, I love doing home projects. It's probably one of my favorite things. I'm actually building a little studio at my house right now, and doing some remodeling here. I just stained some concrete floors. So I just love projects and learning how to do things that are challenging. And I feel like we can all learn how to do anything we want if we just find the right tools and someone who can teach us. Put
What
up some effort.
what type of studio? Are we talking about a gym or something?
No, like a little living studio.
Hmm.
Yeah. I have 5 bedrooms at my house, so I'm trying to rent some of them out to bring
Good
some
for
income
you.
in.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, another business on my plate.
Well, when you go into your, are you going into your off season right now? Is it gonna, you think it's gonna be a long one? You need a break?
Well, I honestly really, I wanted to do the Austin show and I got sick and I was really just experiencing burnout. Like I was just so emotional. I'd walk into the gym and just like want to cry. I'm like I need to just calm down. Like the stage isn't going anywhere. Like I need to just rest my body and um just focus on my health. And then I ended up getting sick. So I postponed that show. And then I was really wanting to do the Tahoe show. I think that's August 14th. But there's been some stuff happening with my coach too. So I feel like it's just best to maybe call it a season for now. I'm still trying to remain somewhat lean through the summer, but just trying to just enjoy my summer here and get back to being more motivated in the gym. There for a while, I was struggling pretty hard. But I also am very stoked on the season I had. So I have to remember it's going to be there next year. There's no rush.
Incredible season. Incredible season. The numbers
Yeah.
are just amazing. I was doing a shoot yesterday in a small Texas town. It's called Ghanbari. I walked in, I saw the NPC competitor, and I asked her, I said, are you having fun? You know, because she's been her peak week, and she said yes, and I believed her. So I think that's important. We just need make sure that we're.
Yeah, I think that's really what it's about. I mean, of course you want to win, but as long as you're enjoying the process, like if you're just waking up hating your life every day, like that's not what you want. That's not going to lead to success. I think it's really important to remember why you're there, and that's to just enjoy the sport and enjoy like meeting all the other athletes and building friendships and families with your team and supporting one another. So yeah, I'm trying to transition slowly, which transitioning from prep to off season is pretty hard. It's like you don't have this goal in mind. There's the post-show blues. You can kind of just feel a little bit lost in that aspect of your life. But just trying to focus on the training part and like your passion for that. I think as you continue to like gain body fat, you get more energy, and then it's even more fun at that point.
Yeah, that's a really good point. As everyone knows, it's not good to stay, the way the body looks on stage year round. Well, let's end on something fun. On your Instagram, I've seen pictures of you with, I don't know if it's one dog or two dog. What type of dogs do you have? Right before we started recording, you took them outside. Talk about them.
Yeah, I have two long-haired Wiener dogs, dachshunds. Ripley and Billy are their names. They're little dapples. Ripley's 3, Billy's 2. And I've been so busy lately. They've been staying with my parents a lot of the time, but they're back home now. And yeah, they're my little children.
Yeah,
They're awesome. They're dachshunds. I don't know if you've ever been around dachshunds, but they're like the most personal human-like dog, I swear. They just have like the cutest, sweetest personalities.
are they chill or are they like hyper?
They're pretty chill. Like Ripley is more the playful one. He's always bugging me to throw his toys, and growling, biting my feet, but they're pretty chill. They're little lap dogs.
That's perfect for you. You seem very chill. Are you an introverted person?
I would say I'm more of an introvert, but I can be an extrovert.
So you're
But I
like
definitely like my alone time to recharge and
so you're definitely an extroverted introvert.
yes.
I'm exactly the same way. Same thing.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's your sign?
Everyone asks me that. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know.
Oh. I'm an Aquarius, and that's just kind of how we are. We're like in our head a lot. And we like to just kind of be alone sometimes and craft and be creative and learn. I do a lot of like learning, like online podcasts and stuff like that. I love that. Always looking for new ideas on a business or just something fun to engage in.
I'm exactly the same way.
Are
Exactly the
you?
same way. Which is probably not a good thing for an interview because you want someone who can lift the other person up. So hopefully I did a good job.
You did great.
Well, do you want to add anything else, Jocelyn? Anything you want to add? Anyone else you want to thank for this season as you head into your off season?
Oh, my mom and dad, oh my gosh, they've been kind of sponsoring me through all my shows. They're amazing, so supportive. Yeah, my friends, family, a lot of my family has supported me, sponsored me through this. And just my team and my coach, man, they've been like just telling me how proud they are and just encouraging me to keep going when I am struggling. And yeah, my gym, just been in there grinding away, laser focused. And yeah, I'm just really thankful for the whole process and the year I've had. I've been trying to like take the last couple of weeks to just kind of reflect on everything. And yeah, just really grateful to be able to do what I'm doing.
Very inspirational. I promise you this is the truth. It is. I'm literally going to get up right now and I am going to the gym. It was pre-planned yesterday,
Woo!
but don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm excited about it. And I'm just going to 24-hour. So we'll see what happens.
For our fitness.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, enjoy your workout.
Thank you so much. And I know today's a Sunday, so thank you for joining me on usually a rest day, and we'll let you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It was good to chat.